Welcome back
Welcome back.
to the next episode of Don't Do That.
Don't do that
Right here on Mad as Hell Monday.
on 16 TV.
And 16 TV too. Welcome back. All right. So, who should start?
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Ladies first. Okay. All right. So, we're going to talk about Kash App Patel. All right. So, ex-New York prosecutor puts a hole in Kash App Patel's files when it comes to the Epstein testimony. All right, because we know that everybody wants to go back and forth, back and forth. Democrats this, Republicans this. They had the files first. I don't care.
No one does.
I am so tired of hearing about who has what first and who this first and who that first and who what first. We want the files.
They're like Abbott and Costello.
Exactly. It's like we are in the now. We're living in the now. The Democrats ain't no better for holding them either. We just want the truth. Period. You should want the truth. You should.
Especially with little kids.
Especially when it comes to these kids.
Yes.
Come on now. Get it together. Gross people.
Mm.
All right. So we all know that Kash App Patel, he likes to play a fast and loose game of words with people. He seems to act like his intelligence is above all, and people can't see through his lies. But the more educated do. Such as former Assistant U.S. Attorney Christy Greenberg. Now, Christy Greenberg is the one that was former for President Barack Obama. But I already know we're going to hear in the comments, oh, well, that's not valid. Oh, because it was President Obama. The Democrats had the files. Well, we don't care. Okay, because here's facts. Because unlike some of you guys out here, she is educated, and that is who I listen to. The ones that have morals, values, and respect for the human race. All right, so Christy Greenberg stated that narrative makes no sense as to the release of the files at large. What I'd say is Kash Patel said a few things. First, he said, I legally cannot turn over the Epstein files. The judges are preventing me from doing it. Court orders are preventing me from doing it. Not true. Lies.
Deception.
And a lot of deception. There's actually a court order from the Epstein judge that clearly says you can release the Epstein files. That would be actually the best way to inform the public. It would be the way that rather than the grand jury testimony, that's a snippet of the hearsay. This is everything. This is interview reports, this is search warrants, and that is material that is not protected by secrecy rules. Obviously, victim names are under secrecy rules. We don't want the victim names. We don't care. We actually have real thoughts and real prayers for them women now. Not this fake shit you guys give to these kids out here that are getting killed by the guns that you refuse to do anything about. Big difference.
But
smoke of the app.
Smoke of the app.
Stickies. Okay. This is GG4. GG4. House of Dank.
Hybrid.
That is the spot.
Hybrid.
Oh, hybrid. And it's a hybrid. And it's infused and yeah. But anyways, here we are. Back to this. All right, this is everything. This is an interview reports. This is search warrants, and it is material that is not protected by secrecy rules. And so that is material that can be completely disclosed to the American people. And the logical party to do that is the government. Then he said, well, we're not in the business of putting out information that's not credible. But you put out Ghislaine Maxwell's interview like that's some sort of credible resource. She's the one who helped. You kidding me? She's the only one that's doing time. The other one's doing his time 6 feet under. And the other one is doing his time in the White House. Bill Clinton doing the same stuff. Okay? I'm not taking that apart. He should be rotting in hell himself.
I'll say this.
Allegedly.
It's safer to be Donnie's enemy than it is to be his friend.
Right, look at Epstein.
Charlie Kirk.
fair enough. I mean, he did, completely. Oh, I'm not even going to go there with you people because you people are ignorant. All right, now, and your Department of Justice said that the number two, Todd Blanche, who interviewed her, said he couldn't make a credibility finding, which, by the way, she was not credible. She quite clearly lied in the interview, but if you're going to put out one, how do you not justify not putting out what the victims have said? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Give us the files. We want the files.
Files, please.
I wouldn't care if Jesus Christ himself, forgive me, God, was on those files. But he's not. But I mean, you get the gist, okay? I don't care who was on it. At the end of the day, this all happened. I was born in 1983. How old? Oh, that's right. I was old enough to go to Epstein Island, wasn't I, at that time?
If you would have been in a beauty
If I
pageant
would have
that would
been.
have been
But
sponsored
I mean,
by Trump, you would have.
then here, don't give them the opportunity to spew their hatred because they hate it whenever you don't have anything. They don't have anything to come back with, so they have to come and say you would have never made it into a beauty pageant. You're right, I wouldn't have, but here we are today.
Retort that I get when I argue with people that are Trump supporters, when I say, "Well, where's that?" Well, I'd have to Google it.
Yeah, that's
They
how
never
we
have the
got.
fact ready.
And the thing
They
is
never
that's
have the
the
rebuttal ready.
exact.
They always
That's how everybody
have to
finds their,
Google it.
stuff. We don't go to Chat
And then they never
GPT all the
Google it.
time. Chat GPT and Google shouldn't be your only source of information either.
Yeah, but we're horrible.
Yeah, I know. But hey, the internet is undefeated.
Just so you guys know, for those that are unaware, these shirts are the X-Men. This is Cyclops, and that's Phoenix.
Oh, Jesus.
And
oh,
you know
yeah,
what?
that's right, because we had people on there
And
talking.
you know what?
Woo.
That's one of the freedoms of America, too. Is if you have nostalgia and you want to wear a shirt that is a kid's shirt. Why are you guys grown adults wearing kid shirts?
Because we enjoy life. You're a jerk.
It's called pop culture. I'm a collector. You need to look on other parts of the page besides just this.
Exactly.
And you will see that I actually get on stage and perform, and my nickname when I'm on stage is Mr. Superhero Swag. And yeah,
that consists of wearing stuff like this. I mean, I'm sorry, you must not have kids or something, because no woman has allowed you to put a kid in her because of this.
He's one of those guys that when he got older, he just started wearing button-up shirts and wife beaters.
Oh, yeah, wife beaters.
And,
wife beaters, exactly.
If it has a team on it, does that count? Because I like to wear my Detroit Lions and Pistons.
Right.
And
Is there something wrong with that?
Is that immature?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
How about being able to pay for everything that you have and still being able to pay your bills and being able to go out of town and perform for people that enjoy hip-hop music and be able to have 2 channels on YouTube where you can go and complain.
Oh, the baby. You're so cute.
You're welcome.
You're so cute. The babies. Oh, the babies. Okay, I digress. Go ahead. It's here you go.
Oh. You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk about guns and knives and mental health in America today. Guns and knives and mental health in America today.
And it's not a good combination.
They're spending so much money on ICE,
war,
and on the department. The Department of Defense? I mean, the Department of War.
Department of Idiots. But let's not forget either, we're also helping. It's not real when it comes to their soldiers. They also get health coverage. Look a little bit more into that. There's something else that's going on with that, because we support stuff that's not real.
Because I thought that he was going to stop the war.
No, of course not.
Stop the war.
He was a while ago. He was supposed to stop the war as soon as he was able to get into office.
Oh, and then what about what was it? Groceries?
Price of groceries? And all that's going up.
Huh.
And the thing is, here is the difference between me and a lot of you.
Hmm.
I actually have a physical job, which consists of me physically stocking shelves for
Dude,
a grocery store.
he's been in
So
office
I
how long?
physically get to see how much stuff is going up.
Well,
I seen coffee go up $2, almost $3.
out of all the stuff that he's
But
promised to
holy
do,
crap,
out of all the stuff that he's
nonsense.
promised to do, we've had 47, 47 school shootings
Thoughts and prayers, right? Thoughts and prayers.
just this year. 47 school shootings in the United States.
That must have been Biden's fault.
Oh yeah,
We blame it on Biden. They do.
Biden
It was
and
Obama.
Comey and Como and yeah
Yeah, always just blame the
and
people before him.
yep and
That's all you know how to do.
okay, so I think it was what was it, like a month ago? So Obama wasn't, and neither was Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
yeah, it's
But
been a minute.
so a month
Okay,
ago we had Walmart stabbings.
that's here in Michigan, by the way.
Yeah, we had Walmart stabbings. Bradford Gilly stabs 11 people at the Walmart. Sounds like we need to do something about
Mental health.
mental health.
He simply, when he, I think they said it was about 10 years ago,
Mental health.
he ended up getting, I think it was his marijuana spiked or something like that, and laced, spiked, whatever.
Stop doing that to people, y'all. Let people enjoy their
And he
smoke,
just
man.
was never,
Stop tainting the
he
smoke.
was never the same again.
There's nothing sacred.
He lost his mental process that he was supposed to have. And again, on both sides, Republicans, Democrats, thanks to you guys, we don't have a mental health system.
Okay,
And Trump, you really screwed that one now.
So 11 people get stabbed at the Walmart, right? Okay, and then we're gonna cut over to I think this was Arkansas. The Devil's Den murders. Okay.
Devil's Den.
Where
That sounds like it.
Andrew James McGann stabs a mother and father to death in front of their 2 daughters.
Oh, right, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot
And he
about
was
that
a
argument.
teacher. He was a teacher who had already had noted issues with another school, and what they did was something that they call pass the trash.
Yep, and let's not inform.
And they knew, right?
That the
let's
trash
not
is
inform
vile.
that he's got issues. Let's just get him out of here because we don't want to deal with any bad press.
Thoughts and prayers, right?
And we just gonna push him off on somebody else's kids.
Thoughts and prayers, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, what was he again? Oh, that's right, a white male.
Yeah,
God.
and that was Bradford Gilly as well.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot to say that.
Oh, I digress. Okay.
And then we had a CDC shooting.
Another white male?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
CDC shooting. Patrick Joseph White. Patrick Joseph White. Nearly 500 shots fired. And then he took himself out. Allegedly, that's what the police say.
That's what they say.
Luckily, no one was injured.
Straight white male.
Now, this is guns and knives and mental health in America today.
Yes.
Okay.
That is fair.
So the Devil's Den murders, Andrew James McGann, everybody knew he had issues. He cuckoo. They knew.
Why would you hire
they
a
sent him to another place because they like, well, we don't want to deal with it. We done already heard he got issues, whatever. We don't want to deal with it. We don't want no bad press. We don't want to stop what we're doing. We're gonna send him somewhere else to somebody else's kids, and then he gonna stab them, and then he gonna go to jail. But we passed the buck because we passed the trash. They even have a term for it. Okay.
Pass the trash.
All right, pass the trash. Then the Walmart stabbings. Bradford Gilly.
You already did it. Oh,
I know what I'm saying. This is the pattern.
Oh, the mental health.
This is the pattern. Mental health and guns and knives. Okay? So a mother and father, that's 2. And then 11 people at Walmart. They didn't, he stabs 11 people. I think only 2 of them died.
I don't think anybody passed. Nobody passed.
So these are victims. These are victims. CDC shooting. Patrick Joseph White. He did this, and I'm going to tell you that this is a gun problem and mental health problem. He did this because he said somebody put something in his COVID vaccine, and he didn't trust the CDC, so he went up there to handle his business. He thought they put something in his
Mm-mm-mm.
stuff,
Mm-mm-mm. Sounds
or
like he followed JFK.
or did they?
Or not JFK, but or whatever his name is. Can't
Okay,
even think of his name.
and then on the
JFK.
banana pants segment, because you know all of these people is crazy pants, banana town, banana pants. Honorable mention on the banana pants is the McDonald's stabbing, where she stabbed her manager in the drive-thru. Mental health, guns and knives in America, spending all of this money on immigrants because America wants to do Project 2025 and be racist and take us back to Jim Crow or before. And everyone has been in their phones and on their PlayStation, on their Xbox,
And
and puffing and
before I
had not really
forget,
fully paying attention. And now they are implementing
before I
this.
forget, we need to make sure that we touch on the fact that mental health has no bias.
Mm.
Okay, mental health, you can be white, you can be Mexican, you can be black. All right. The McDonald's stabbing, before somebody tries to talk their trash, yes, that was a black
Yep.
young woman.
Yes.
But the only time you guys ever want to go ahead and use mental health as an issue is when it's a white man or a white woman. When it comes to a black man or a black woman, they're just thugs, monsters, and animals.
And that's the
And
thing.
that's not the
That's the
case.
thing. Is we need to all, even though it is ingrained in our behavior, ingrained in our reflex, we need to all come up with a different dialogue for each other. I've been on my threads, look me up on threads, Mr. Superhero Swag, and I just been kicking it with people like it's the human race, bro. Like we need to all remember the power that we have as the people. You see what Disney did? $4 billion because they
Lost.
kowtowed and bent a knee and go
Lick the taint and balls.
instead of standing their ground because the FCC threatened them because the FCC
Technically
is
wasn't
ran by
supposed to
Trump.
do this. Now, mind
Man,
you,
they're
that's
not
a great
supposed to do
segue.
that.
All right, listen to here.
They're
Trump's
not supposed to do that.
FCC chief may have broken federal statute with authoritarian move against Kimmel. All right, Tom Wheeler. Excuse me. Tom Wheeler is the one who served under Barack Obama. Oh, whatever. Anyways, I digress. Here we are.
Freedom
All
of
right.
speech, man.
My God, Tom Wheeler, who served that role under Barack Obama, stated, This is not a role for the federal government or the chairman of the FCC to be playing." And the danger here is what we just heard in the segment, that the president has been now talking about, which is that maybe we ought to remove the licenses from anybody who doesn't agree with me.
Hitler.
And that is authoritarian control of the media. People frequently ask me, would you have done something like this? No. There's a basic thing here called the First Amendment, which says the government does not get involved in this. And if that isn't enough, the statute of the FCC says in section 236 that you won't do these kind of things. Yes, I am clear, though, at the same time, it keeps you from protection of the government. That includes the FCC. Okay? It does not keep you from having a job. You're absolutely correct on that. But in the good words of your Lord and Savior, Charlie Kirk, he did not believe in that.
Can I explain to you? Look, let me explain to you why she's calling him that. Because there was a guy on TikTok or on Instagram the other morning. It pissed her off and it made me laugh because it was just like how ridiculous it was. But the guy was like, he starts out his video. You may have already seen it. And he goes, Charlie Kirk died for our sins. I'm gonna say that again. Charlie Kirk died for our sins. I said, I said, what did he say?
And he said that. I can't.
Bro.
All right.
Can I
Bro.
just say, him getting his own day is a slap in the face, another insult. It's ridiculous because Martin Luther King, those are people that get their own day. And I will pose you this question. Someone who's never actually preached hate, someone who's just preached a different outlook for Black people.
To be judged by the content of their character.
Minister Louis Farrakhan. Let's say Minister Louis Farrakhan were assassinated. Knock on wood. Would there be flags flying at
damn well. I don't know why you're even asking
people
these questions.
That's what I'm saying.
My
would we
gosh.
have a day? Would we have a Minister Farrakhan day?
No, we wouldn't. You know we wouldn't.
Right?
You know we wouldn't.
But Minister Farrakhan never preached hate.
He spoke facts of how people felt.
He never preached that.
And what was actually going on.
White women have a low IQ or white men are prone to this or that. He always just schooled us on stuff that had already happened, on things that was going on. Gave us the real. But I bet you he wouldn't get no flags flown half-mast. I bet you he wouldn't have no day.
Or better yet, how about the officer?
But y'all gave a day to somebody who was preaching hate speech.
Oh, wait, can we also, the kids that survived? The kids that survived and got shot.
Man. Right.
And survived.
But they didn't get any press.
They got nothing but thoughts and prayers from y'all. Yeah. Nothing but thoughts and prayers.
Buried in the media.
Buried deep in the media because Charlie Kirk.
Didn't one of those little girls get hit in the head?
And protecting her friend. A piece of her skull.
Same day as Charlie, but missing a piece of her, and now she survived.
Has to wear a helmet over her
head.
Thank
the Lord Jesus, she survived, but now has to wear a helmet. But
your thoughts and prayers,
right?
Guys make me sick for real. Anyways, Wheeler.
Do nothing about guns, right?
I mean, no, not at all.
That's not the problem.
No, of course not. Not at all part of the problem, at least.
That big, beautiful bill has nothing to do with that problem or mental health.
Wheeler accused Carr of using his leverage to approve corporate mergers, to bludgeon regulated companies like Nexstar Media and Sinclair Broadcasting, both of which have corporate mergers waiting his approval, and pressured Disney to drop Kimmel. Wheeler also stated, so he wrote the infamous Project 2025 chapter on the FCC. The first 7 words are, the FCC should promote free speech. Free speech, right? Free speech, same thing.
He got a whole.
My favorite quote, and I'll quote here, is he said in 2023, censorship is an authoritarian's dream.
Who said that?
Oh, that was Carr. The same person that made them fire Kimmel. Okay. Anyways, I thought that the time that he was standing up for free speech, it begins to sound like it was a playbook. Something you guys read into every day. This is what authoritarians could do. Come in and say, he said on CNBC that we can do this. I'm sorry, yes, CNBC, he said we can do this because of the permission, quote, the permission structure that President Trump's election has approved. I just said a minute ago, 90 years of the FCC standing up for diversity of ideas, and now the chairman says the permission structure created by Donald Trump says I alone can decide what's the right idea, and I alone will determine what's in the public interest. That's not his job. That is authoritarianism. And you can call me uneducated. You can call me whatever the hell you want.
This is what's funny. Everybody has already seen, because we're all, like I was talking to my people on Threads, and I was saying, all of us have so much power on the internet, right? So there is definitely people who have seen the clip of President Trump himself saying that he's going to bring free speech back to America. Liar, liar,
Pants
pants
on
on
fire.
fire. Everybody didn't seen the clip. He said it out his own mouth. How do you know when Donnie's lying? His lips are moving. His lips are moving. That's how you know when he's lying. His lips are moving. Just another beautiful secret.
Mm-hmm. Just another beautiful secret.
What does that sound like to you?
Sounds like somebody's trying to put their
No,
thing in your no square where it
it
don't belong.
sounds
They're really trying
pedophilic.
to slip you something in the drink and take it from behind.
You know, what do we have in common? You know, it's just another wonderful secret, you know? Ugh. Why would you have a wonderful secret with your guy, with your bro? What wonderful secret?
What kind of wonderful secret are you guys talking about?
I don't want to have no wonderful secret with my bro. What does that sound like? That's not your signature, Donnie. That's not your signature, bro. I forged my mom's signature when I was a kid and everything else, bro. There's only one small detail of that signature that you could say it's not you. A little flip at the end, bro. Stop. That's you. That's you. Pam already told you in the files. That's been let out. You was friends with him for 15 years. That's been let out.
That's been a known fact.
Known fact.
And I feel
pictures
when
everywhere,
he said, what was it? He
footage
said,
everywhere.
He said, at this time or at this moment, I would like to answer that question.
As much as I would like to answer that question at this moment,
I would like to invoke my
probably like
three. It was 3 different ones.
Was it 3?
I think one was
rights.
But anyways, the point is, I feel that is what got him taken out because he would have talked. He would have talked. He was going to say something. He was going to say something, and either allegedly Trump did it, or allegedly even Bill did. Allegedly.
Because okay, so does anybody else? I'm gonna have to actually see this clip of Charlie Kirk, R.I.P. You don't know what my R.I.P. stand for. He did say something about releasing the files.
Oh yeah, he did. He was all for it. He was all for it.
What was he did have an opposing another clip where he had something that was opposing what Trump was on, where he was on the opposite side of. It might have just been him running his mouth and he got a little overzealous. But I know that there is a clip where he was talking about the files.
Oh yeah, there is.
And that is
and I'll say it like this.
You know,
I may not agree with your Kirk call. I may not agree with your Kirk call. But the one thing that I will agree with you on, you know as well as we know, he said it. And we all know, conspiracy theorists and all, you are good for that too. I'm not going to lie, I am too. That might be a problem. You guys can't sit there and tell me that it's not.
All right. And
but
then
go ahead. No.
This the last thing I'm gonna say on this. Cause I'm because she said conspiracy theorists, and so I'm gonna shoot this at y'all, and then I'm just gonna and I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Ditto.
If a 21-year-old kid can hit Charlie Kirk from 200 yards away, pinpoint accuracy, right? That theory about someone being able to just Donald's ear and maybe make the election swing a little more in Donald's favor, give him a little more momentum in the election. That theory sounds a little less tinfoil hat now, doesn't it?
All right, guys. Thanks again for coming out and seeing us. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and get notified for each and every time that we drop new content. Thanks again for coming out with us. We'll see you on Wicked Wednesdays. Pieces.